Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. In today's video, we are going to be revisiting my one fragrance per season tag. So this time it has a twist. I was having a conversation in the Facebook group with some people who informed me that they have collections that are only based on one house. Like there were two people who just only have Tom Ford. One of them had like 5 perfumes and one had like 8. I know both of them were under the number 10. And then there was a woman who had like 20 or 25 perfumes and she was a Chanel girl. And it fascinated me that there were people who could have collections that were based on just one house. I mean, they don't own anything from any other house. So I pose that question to you guys. Are there any of you out there that have an entire collection based off of just one house? If so, drop how many perfumes you have and what the house is. And if you want to, tell me how that happened. Like, I feel like some people just like what they like, and then some people are just name or label chasers. That, hey, if that's your, do you. I'm not judging at all. But I am very intrigued, fascinated even by this, because I never thought about it. You know, if you have a collection of 5, maybe, but you get to 20 or 25 and it's just one house. How very, very interesting. I'm very intrigued. So with my one fragrance per season tag, the rules were you pick 4 fragrances for the year because there are 4 seasons. For most of us who live, like I live in the Midwest, we get 4 seasons. So you pick one perfume, not a daytime, not a nighttime. It's one perfume. Whatever you're going to wear in the spring, you're going to wear to work, to church, to volleyball, or the grocery store, whatever. You're going to wear that one fragrance the entire season, and then summer, and then fall, and then winter, respectively. So this time I think the tag is going to be easier because you only have one pool to choose from. Instead of your entire collection, you have to just choose one house. And for this tag, I thought it would really be fun and a collaborative effort amongst us YouTubers, because we get to show our love for one another. So I'm not going to tag too many people because I really could go on and on and on, because I know a lot of people like the back of my hand regarding what they like. I am going to save some people to be tagged by others so we can show our support and love for one another. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, I'm going to tag Gabby, the fragrantician, and I'm going to give her a house. Actually, I'm going to give her 2. So I know her favorite house, but then I also know the house that to me, she seems like the biggest expert on. So Gabby, I'm giving you Givenchy and Dior. And since it's only 4 perfumes, you can either do 2 separate videos or you can do it all in one. But I honestly think that you're the queen when it comes to both of those. So those are the ones I want to get to you. I'm also going to tag Among the Stars perfume reviews. He is the king of celebrity fragrances, and I would love for him to do this tag for Paris Hilton, for Nicki Minaj, and for Kim K. But he can just choose one, or he can do all 3. Like, that's the fun part in this. But I'm very curious with those 3 celebrities, because right off the top of my head, ooh, no, I just thought about one for Kim K, but it would be before she came out with KKW. But the other 2 ladies, I can't think of what I would wear in a winter setting. Very interesting. I am also going to tag Mega Dave from Dua. He is the king of Dua. His channel is Oh So Fresh on YouTube. And I would like for him to do a male and a female list regarding this, strictly Dua fragrances. I think that would be awesome. The last 2 people that I'm going to tag are Alithia Marie and Sheree Baby, because those 2 ladies are the biggest Chanel fans that I know. And I don't think their lists are going to be the same. Now, if you're someone like me who isn't really into the house of Chanel, it's a learning experience. To hear them talk about these fragrances can be a little intriguing, get you, to give you a list to go check out when you're at the store. Because I've been smelling some different Chanels. I actually picked up a new one. Based on you guys' recommendations, we'll be talking about that soon. I haven't even opened it yet. We're definitely going to do a first impressions, and it's side by side because it is a flanker to something. But I would love to see both of those ladies do this one based on the House of Chanel. I'm very curious to see what they would choose for all 4 seasons. So those are the only people I'm going to tag. So I can leave it open for, like I said, more people to be tagged and more YouTubers to show their love and support by picking houses they know these people love. It just proves that we watch each other, and I just love that. I love the thought of that. So today I'm doing the house of Guerlain. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that coming. It's my favorite house. And I'm going to give you two different lists. I'm going to give you a list that is solely made up from the Mongerlan line because you guys know that's my favorite. But then I'm also going to open it up and do the rest. I want to give you a more in-depth look into my collection. So let's jump right into the video. I'm going to start off with the Mongerlan specific list. And for spring, I chose Mongerlan Floral. So this is the most universal. You can wear it all year round. In the winters here, when it's really cold, you may have to top up once or twice throughout the day. But this one here is lighter on the lavender, so it's more universal. They added some floral notes, they added some peony to brighten it up a little bit, but you're still going to get that, you know, jasmine and vanilla and lavender, just much lighter. So for anyone who had an issue with the Eau de Parfum or the Sensual version, this one isn't heavy like that. This is one that you can definitely pull off in all 4 seasons, but the spring is just, I just love this in the springtime. So last spring, I actually went through an entire 1.7 ounce bottle and then upgraded. So again, that's Mongerlan Floral. For summer, I almost immediately jumped to the EDT. But I have to admit, as I've said before, and I'm going to put a card up somewhere to let you guys see my video where I talked about the complete line that I had at the time. More flankers have come out and I've done videos on those separately, but I don't really care for the EDT the way that I care for the others because it is so much brighter. It's more on the citrus, more clean, more fresh, perfect for summer if that's your vibe. But that is not what I'm looking for from the Mongerlan line. I'm looking for that lavender, that vanilla, and that jasmine trifecta with the citruses and sometimes the licorice and, you know, all these different things. I just like it for being sensual and deep and a little heavy, you know. I don't want citrus bursts, but so I decided, no, I'm not going to do the cliche thing that everyone would expect because a lot of people crave and love the EDT in the summertime. Instead, I'm going to go for the magic that actually I wouldn't recommend or repurchase. That's how ridiculous I am. I also have a video about this one that I will put up. This is the newest release and it's called Mongerlan Sparkling Bouquet. So they touted a pear note, this pear note in this, which is the reason I was clamoring for it because I love a fantastic pear note. We can thank La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier for that. As you'll see, I have 2 videos for this, so I'm gonna have to put the cards up back to back for Sparkling Bouquet. I had first impression, and then I have a follow-up. This comes alive in extreme heat. We're talking 90 degrees and above, and this baby sings, and that pear awakens, and it's just mesmerizing on my skin. However, because it takes such an extreme temperature to activate this, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna let this drive me crazy. So you see, I did get a lot of wear out of it this last summer, this past summer, and I really do enjoy it in high heat. So I would pick this one because I prefer the smell of it over the EDT. But again, I'm not telling anybody to go out and clamor and get it. If you live somewhere that's hot like a lot, then yes. But other than that, this was a letdown. This was an unnecessary creation and release regarding the line, in my opinion. They really can stop making flankers at this point. Just keep it like it is, and you know, but who knows what they're gonna do. Anyway, that is again Mongerlan Sparkling Bouquet. I'm pretty sure that all of you in the Terra Squad already know what we're doing for fall. Of course, we're gonna be going with the Eau de Parfum, which is my favorite perfume of all time, like 4 years running now, 3-4 years, whenever it came out. Beautiful, sexy, sensual, warm, cozy, inviting, gorgeous fragrance. There's nothing else to say. And for winter, no brainer. We're going to go with Mongerlan Intense. This is a powdery, slightly spicy, beautiful, thick fragrance that is a little bit more complex than the Eau de Parfum, a little darker, And just, you know, it is so good. It really is. But boy, I tell you, it smells like Johnson & Johnson baby talcum powder. It really, really does to me. It took me about 6 months to be able to work up the nerve to even try to wear this fully. I couldn't even take the powder from the bottle at first. But now I'm a huge lover of powdery fragrances. And so it's a favorite of mine. But oh, it's so good. Still not better than Eau de Parfum to me. It's trying to creep up there. But you know what? For me, with the Intense, what stops it from being better than Eau de Parfum for me is I can only wear it in the wintertime and maybe really, really cold fall days. I can wear the Eau de Parfum all year round. Even on some summer days, I can. Now, I prefer to wear the Floral in the highest of heat, or the Sparkling Bouquet. But I can wear the Eau de Parfum all year round. So for me, if I'm being honest, the Eau de Parfum followed by Floral, then the Intense would be my favorites, I do believe. I wonder if that's what I said in my video. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch my video as well. But yeah, the Intense is specific season to me. It's too heavy and too powdery to pull off in any type of heat for me. I don't think I can have a favorite perfume that limits me, you know, to one season. And that's just for me. There can be some of you who can wear it all year round and it's beautiful. But for me, just in case you guys are wondering why I was like, you know, not creeping up into the Intense replacing the Eau de Parfum, it's the restrictions of when I can wear it. It just doesn't work for me. Now we're going to open this list up to the rest of my collection. Starting with spring, I am going to go with something that is sweet, has a beautiful blueberry note, and I love this fragrance in cooler weather. So not cold, but I love it in the spring and I love it in the fall. This is La Petite Robe Noire Intense. This is the blueberry note. There is an Eau de Parfum, which is a cherry note, which smells like cherry Robitussin to me. Oh, I cannot, I refuse. But this blueberry note here, this is so interesting because it's a really pretty fresh fragrance with a dark berry note. Like, it's not a syrupy berry, but it is. Because of the freshness added to this, it takes it out of sticky, icky sweet, or something that's reminiscent of Salvatore Ferragamo's Misteriosa, or I can't remember what the name of it is, but you guys know what I'm talking about. What is the name? I had all four of those and I sold them. Salvatore Ferragamo's Signorina Misteriosa, I think so. So it's not that sticky, icky, synthetic like type of berry sweetness. It is, it's just pretty, y'all. I mean, that's all I got for y'all. This is so pretty. This is, like I said, fresh and clean, perfect for office wear. You can absolutely wear this to work. You can also still wear this date night too because of that berry note. It just smells good. Like, it just really smells good. You know how sometimes it's just, that's enough to be said. It smells good. I like this. It's one of my favorite blueberry notes because I actually pick up the blueberry and keep it for the majority of the fragrance. And if you're topping up, you're going to have the blueberry all day, at least to my nose. So again, that's La Petite Robe Noire Intense for spring. I didn't think that summer was going to be my hardest choice with this list, but it was, because I immediately jumped over to my Aqua Allegory collection. And guys, I only have 4. I sold the rest or gifted the rest away, but the 4 that I have are absolutely stunning. The Pamplemousse is amazing. The Orange Soleil, I really, really enjoy. And this Coconut Fizz behind me. Yo, guys, I do not really care for the way that Coconut Fizz smells out of the bottle. But when I wear it, it is so addictive. Like, it's my most recent purchase, and I think it has the biggest dent. However, there is one from that line that cannot be beat by anything to me. It is my favorite lime fragrance. It is beautiful. It is tropical. It has tropical fruits. It has spun sugar. Like, it is just so much more than just some tart, flat. This is just beautiful. The most beautiful lime fragrance I've ever smelled in my life. And again, you guys know I'm always looking for a feminine, sweet yet tart lime fragrance. So if you know of one, drop it in the comments. I also have a backup bottle to this. So when I put that into perspective, I said, okay, we already know where we're going. This is Guerlain's Aqua Allegoria Limon Verde. Just marry me. I mean, just love me forever and be with me. Whatever, bro. You know what? Limon Verde for summer. For fall, we're going to jump over to the Private Arts and Materials collection. We're talking Spiritueuse Double Vanille. The beautiful, beautiful, beautiful original packaging. This new packaging that they have, people are wowed by these bottles. I'm not. I'm also not wowed by the fact that because they have this new packaging, the price is now $100 more. Now, someone told me they thought that the amount was more. I don't need a bigger bottle. Just give me this. $260 was a lot. So $360 is absurd to me, especially for this collection that has been out. Like all you did was put in a different bottle. Like I'm over it. So I don't know, but Guerlain took a real hard hit for me with that one. I don't like that they did that at all. So I really wish I would have been able to get my hands on Angelique Noir old packaging. I can't find it anywhere. Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, all of those are like sold out. You can't get it anymore, and you're just forced to do this new packaging at an extra $100. It's disgusting. So I digress. This is Spiritueuse Double Vanille. This is the one that I chose for fall. It's a very medicinal, pulling, heavy on the benzoin vanilla. And you have to like that vibe. If you do not like medicinal vanillas, don't do this. It's too expensive for you to do this and not like it. That doesn't make any sense. So be very careful with that. Test it out. You know, if you can get somewhere to a store where they have it. But it's a holy grail vanilla for a lot of people, and including me. I absolutely love this fragrance and I cherish it. I have a dupe that I wear more because I just like I love this one, and I know I'm not going to repurchase it, especially not with what they've just done. So I want to hold on to it. But it's definitely more of a date night fragrance. This version, I can wear the dupe by Layered. It's called Sweet Spirit, wherever, you know, whenever, because it projects more and it lasts longer, which is ridiculous seeing as how it's like only $65 or something like that. But this is perfect for date night. It's also just, honestly, for me, I think a lot of the pull for this is the fact that it's the bottle, it's Guerlain, it's the Private Arts and Materials collection, it's fancy. I think a lot of that that mental pull is there for me with this one. Because again, I wouldn't repurchase it, not for the performance and the projection. So, but I still am going to cherish it while I have it. I don't mean to sound too negative, but when I really think about it, and you guys know I always have to be honest with you, it just like comes out. I'm like that in life anyway, but being honest, because I know you're spending your coin, I would really recommend that you get the Be Layered Sweet Spirit version over this one. But with that being said, we're still choosing it for fall. Last but not least, because I actually let myself choose one from the Mongerlan line in winter, we're going to stick with the same winter run. I'm absolutely choosing the Mongerlan Intense for winter. It's the only time I ever reach for it. But yeah, we've talked about that one already. So there's that. That is it for my revamped 2.0 version of one fragrance per season from one house. If you're still here, please don't forget to click that like button. Please, please, please click the like button, guys. Also, subscribe to my channel, join the Terra Squad, and then select the notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. I hope you enjoyed this video. I asked a couple of questions already, so I'll just keep this one short and sweet. If you have a YouTube channel and you want to do this, please consider yourself tagged. However, I will wait a little bit to see if someone tags you, because I really like the element of us reaching out and giving each other a house based on just showing how much we're dedicated to watching each other and how much we know each other. That's the fun aspect. If you do not have a YouTube channel and you want to participate, do it in the comments below. Drop the house that you are doing and give me your perfumes for each season. Also, don't forget, if you're one of those magical, mythical creatures that has an entire collection based off of just one house, you got to let me know about it. I'm just so fascinated by that. I just can't get over it. So anyway, guys, you know I love to talk to you in the comments. And until then, bye. It just feels so good to be back.